How to summon a spirit for beginners. Attempting to summon a ghost or spirit should not be taken lightly, although we often choose to do this to communicate with a loved one, pass along a message, or just have a bit of fun. We should still take the practice seriously. In this article, I want to talk through how to summon a spirit if you're a complete beginner. By attempting to summon a spirit, you are opening the door to the spirit world. You are unlocking a dimension of knowledge and experience far greater than what we have on Earth. Exploring the unknown can offer many rewards, but it also comes with great danger. You need to know what you are doing, and what to do to make sure your experience of summoning is a safe one. Finding what you are looking for. Sometimes spirits visit without invitation. It may be a loved one we have lost trying to make contact or offer some comfort. But these visits are always on their terms and we aren't given the opportunity to ask questions. Summoning a spirit puts you in the driving seat. You can ask the questions you seek and hopefully get some answers and closure. Many people look to summoning spirit because they can feel a mysterious presence around them. They might not know who this spirit is and hope that by summoning the spirit they might find out. Understand the risks of summoning a spirit. Opening the door to the unknown is incredibly risky, and not to mention downright dangerous. You are offering yourself up as a vessel and you do not know who might be coming through that door. It is so important to make sure you are confident in the procedure to follow when summoning for the first time and to know your intentions are good. When summoning a spirit, you need to adjust your attitude. You must show respect, but do not show fear. Any unsavory spirits on the other side might be attracted to this fear. Do not become angry either. Spirits are complicated and do not react normally to human emotions as they once may have on Earth. By remaining calm, you are ensuring that there are no negative emotions giving way to any bad spirits. How to summon a spirit. For beginners. Now, you will want to know how to summon a spirit. Beginners should stick to the below process, and try not to stray too much from the ritual. As you work your way through your summoning experience, you will figure out the best and most effective way to conjure a spirit. But for your first few times, it is better to play it safe. Always play it safe. For your first summoning, it is important to perform the ritual in a group. It might be hard finding a bunch of people to join you in calling upon the supernatural, but it really isn't something you want to be doing alone. Look for a group of people seeking to contact someone who has recently passed. They will be interested in finding their loved one and will have good intentions. A group of 4 is adequate to ensure a safe summoning. When you have formed your summoning circle of 4, light candles between you. This will offer some clean, white light. Place a clear pane of glass in the center of the circle with all the letters of the alphabet on separate pieces, like Scrabble pieces, as well as yes and no pieces. Once this is done, each member of the circle needs to place one finger on the glass. All fingers need to be kept on the glass until the end of the session. Now, you need to summon your spirit. Keep in mind the spirit you are looking for and try directing your intentions towards them, either on your own or as a group. Chant something similar to the below a few times. Name: we call upon you to join our circle of light. After repeating this clearly several times, ask if the spirit is present. If everything has gone right and the spirit is willing, the yes piece on the board should move. If this happens, ask if the spirit that is present is the one that you requested to contact. If not, you should close the door and end the session immediately. Speaking to unknown spirits as a beginner is very dangerous. Bad omens can be very tricky in their ways of trying to break through and may appear as an innocent spirit to try to win you over. Have your questions ready. Once you have confirmed that the right spirit has made contact with you, you can start asking your questions. Sometimes just having the spirit there is comfort enough to some people that their loved one is still there with them. Hopefully, the spirit will have enough energy to move the pieces on the glass and answer as many questions as they can. Try to keep questions simple, either yes or no answers or ones that require very few words to answer. There are other ways to communicate with spirits once you have done a summoning. Automatic writing, Ouija boards or pendulums are the most popular methods to use. Pendulums are good to use for beginners as they don't require too much energy to use and they do not give the spirit too much control. Always close the door once you have received the answers you are looking for. You need to close the door. Even if you feel your summoning hasn't worked and nothing even happened, you still have to follow the steps to close the session. Say something along the lines of "I cleanse this area with love, light, and good intentions. May only good spirits remain." The summoning has ended. By not doing this and keeping the connection open, you may be letting unwanted spirits in. You always need to be aware of any other messages that may be waiting for you. Pay attention to your surroundings every day. When you open yourself up to the belief that there are spirits among us, you will be surprised at how different the world seems. Those unexplained noises, objects moving on their own and strange dreams are all spirits trying to contact us. Paying extra notice to these phenomena around you might give you the extra nudge you need to try and make contact with the lost loved one in your life. Take extra precaution. As a beginner, it is highly recommended to take extra precautions when doing your first summoning, and even with every summoning that follows. There are so many things that could go wrong with a first-time summoning due to negligence or naivety. Although it is rare that ghosts or spirits are out to hurt us, it is possible. Good energy. Make sure to meditate and surround yourself with good energy. Meditating will help you be calm and cover yourself in warm, white light. You will energize your spirit and help guard yourself against any unwanted visitors. Choose a safe space. It is always a clever idea to perform the summoning in an area in which you feel safe and comfortable. This will help you be at peace and only invite good spirits to join. Having a safe space with good energy will also help the spirits feel more comfortable to visit you. Keep some protective crystals, plants, herbs, and candles around to help shelter the space. Make your intentions known. Always go into a summoning with clear intentions. If you are not clear, you are opening yourself up to be taken advantage of by other beings. Say your intentions out loud and voice what you want to achieve through communication. Set your boundaries as well. It will be a clever idea to say these boundaries out loud for all the spirits around to hear and hopefully respect. By voicing your intentions and boundaries, you are giving yourself power, the reassurance that you know what you wish to achieve and that you will not accept any interference will give you the confidence you need to pull off a success summoning. Communicate with your spirit guide. Through meditation you should be able to recognize your spirit guide. It may be a presence or sense that you feel when you are in need. Ask your spirit guide to stand between the unknown and yourself, protecting you from anything negative that may try and come through the open door. Keeping your spirit guide involved and asking for their guidance is a must for first-time summoners, as well as for those summoning spirits that they do not know. Some people experience strange occurrences around their house. Flickering lights, moving objects and odd sensations often mean that spirits are present. To cleanse the house or find meaning, these spirits are summoned to discover the reason for their presence or to help them find their way towards the light. These summonings should not be attempted by novices and should always be performed by a professional. The spirits could be malicious and trick the tenants into opening a doorway for them to enter the living realm. If the room suddenly begins to get cold, this could be a sign that a spirit is appearing. If you've read my article on cold spots, you know that as spirits appear, they pull energy from a room, causing sudden drops in temperature. This is a good reason to have a quality infrared thermometer with you, as it will help you to detect if there are cold spots in the room, or if any begin to appear. Keep yourself surrounded by good energy. Always cleanse your space after summoning. Sage smudge sticks work wonderfully as a habitual cleanse and help keep your house and yourself safe and protected. There are many natural herbs, crystals, and plants that can be used as protective barriers during summonings, as well as help in many other aspects. Do some research into this to find out which object will help you. Performing your first summoning can be incredibly frightening, but so enlightening at the same time. The excitement of reaching out to a lost loved one is an experience most people aren't afforded. Done right, you can successfully close some chapters and get answers to soothe your grief. Tread lightly and don't take any chances. Summoning can be a very useful tool but can go wrong very quickly if not done properly.